What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another segment of random album reviews. So this segment on my channel where I spin a wheel, get a letter of the alphabet, and select an album from my vinyl record collection of over 1,500 albums. And as I've said before, I absolutely love this, and I've really been enjoying it recently. You guys have been leaving some really nice comments and putting up your own recommendations and talking about music that you appreciate, and it's been really fun. I know this is kind of out of the realm of normal considering I mostly do movie reviews, but throwing these in once every 7 or 8 videos has been a lot of fun for me. It gives me the opportunity to talk about another art form that I really love in great detail, and I hope that you guys are appreciating it as much as I'm appreciating making them. So like normal, up on your screen right now, there is a wheel spinning. It is going to select a letter, and I will pick an album from my record collection. And it looks like today we are going to get the letter H. So I am going to go out into my record collection, grab an album that starts with the letter H, and talk about it with you in great detail. I'm super excited to talk about this record with you today. This is a group that I really love quite a bit. And the album I'm going to be discussing with you today is Women in Music Part 3 from the group Haim, and I absolutely love Haim. I would say they are one of my favorite music groups working right now, and I haven't known about Haim for very long. I would say probably around the release of this record is when I discovered their music, and a big part of the reason as to how I figured out about their music was because of the work that they've done with Paul Thomas Anderson on their music videos, and then obviously Alana Haim starring in Licorice Pizza. And because of those things, I was really interested to check out their music and kind of dive into it fully. And this is really the record that kind of introduced me to them. And if you're unfamiliar, Haim is a three-piece group that are made up of three sisters, the Haim sisters, Danielle, Esty, and Alana Haim. And the three of them have been making music for quite a while now, and I really love their discography. They have a new record coming out very, very soon. What I love so much is I feel like their music does a great job of capturing elements from all different kinds of time periods. They're very rock and roll forward, but they also have some really great pop ballads. And what I was so impressed with when I heard Women in Music Part 3 the first time is the wide array of genres that exist on the record. Because one of the things about them as a group that I just appreciate so very much is how incredibly talented instrumentally they are. I got to see them live a few years ago, and it was just truly incredible to see them all on stage, kind of jumping all over the place, playing different instruments while they're singing. Their voices just kind of mesh so well together, and you can tell they are all just genuinely gifted musicians who do a really incredible job crafting these songs that are just earworms. And that's what I really love about this record in particular is just how quickly one of the lyrics to their songs, or just one of the brief moments in their songs, can get stuck in your head. The very first song that I heard was The Steps, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, wow, this is exactly what I want in music. I want, the lyrics on the songs, they're not always the most complicated lyrics, but I feel like Haim does a really phenomenal job creating relatable lyricism that also can be very playful and fun. Like I think about a song on the record like 3 a.m. that just like has a really kind of playful, fun, goofy tone. I'm kind of picking up about like a relationship that's clearly not working, or a relationship that wants to start, and someone like ringing up your phone in the middle of the night. Like it's very playful, but it's also incredibly catchy, and it just gets stuck in your head the moment that you hear it. Los Angeles is such a great album opener as well. I just feel like it immediately grips your attention. Obviously, very much a love letter to the city, and I think that it works really well to kind of give you an idea of the vibe the album is giving off. I feel like this is a real summertime record. Like they do such a great job. There's a bonus track on this album called Summer Girl, which Paul Thomas Anderson actually did a music video for. Probably one of my favorite songs that Haim's ever released. There's another song on the bonus version of the album, Now I'm in It, that's just, it's incredible that these songs somehow didn't manage to make it on the record because they're so fantastic. And despite most of the album having like a lot surrounding, you know, relationships, desire to be in a relationship or a relationship breaking up. That's a big part of a lot of the lyrical themes on the record. There's a song on this called Man from the Magazine that is a very condemning song about like evil men in the music industry. And I really, every time I hear it, I feel like it does a really great job kind of painting that picture of like when you're when you're in the music industry as a woman, and the expectations that these men that are producers or that work for record labels have on women in the music industry, how difficult that can be, and how it's really, the song is kind of a fuck you to the industry and the evil people in the industry, I suppose is the right way to say it. And I appreciate that about Haim because I feel like that's really what their brand is. They are bold and they are unabashedly themselves. And that's something that I've always appreciated about their music, whether it's what they wear on stage, how they present themselves in music videos, the confidence that they have, their lyrical development. Everything about them as musicians is just like, we are women in the industry who love our craft. We're going to pursue it, put songs out there that we want to hear. And they've collaborated with some really great artists as well. And I feel like Danielle, even like when she's not working with the group, I feel like she's constantly doing like appearances on other records. And obviously Alana did Licorice Pizza. She's got another movie that's coming out pretty soon. They're all pretty heavily in the LA scene. And so it's so cool to see them when they get time do this project. And they have a new record coming out very, very soon that I can't wait for. I was really bummed because their tour for it isn't coming anywhere near me. And when I saw them on that last tour, just their stage presence, like with them being sisters, you can just feel that chemistry in such a real way. And they just have a blast together. And that's one of the things that I love about their music. And like I said, it has a very like fun, summery vibe that also like the lyricism can be really playful and entertaining, but also, like I said, in songs sort of critiquing the industry, can be very poignant and thoughtful. Really isn't a song on this record that I ever skip. I feel like anytime I put this album on, I always listen to it from start to finish. I just think they're so incredibly talented. They make such amazing music, and they also have really great music videos, especially the ones Paul Thomas Anderson's worked on with them. They're just really well done. And if you've never heard Haim before, I feel like if you're into any sort of like rock and roll or pop music, there's gonna be a song in their discography for you. And this album in particular, I'd find it damn near impossible for someone to not find at least one song on this album that they're really gonna enjoy. So if you heard Haim's Women in Music Part 3, do you love it? Do you hate it? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. I love this record a lot. I listen to it constantly, and I can't wait for their new album to come out soon. As always, if you can like the video and subscribe to the channel, helps me out a lot and lets me know the type of content you're looking for. I'm always putting out new material and look forward to getting more out for you in the near future. And as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your day.